Tonight on Blitzed, we're celebrating NFL Underdogs. Plus, are TD celebrations going too far or not far enough? And finally, has Coach become a Patriots fan? Find out how he gets fired next on Blitzed. Welcome to Blitzed, where we talk NFL and rate popular drinks at the same time. Sunday was a day for underdogs, as 5 teams overcame huge odds to win. But let's be honest, not all underdogs are created equal. Not only did the Titans beat the heavily hated, favored Patriots.
Right.
They destroyed them and made our Sunday. And we know we speak for the entire NFL when we say, tighten up.
Introducing tonight's starting lineups. The coach.
Seriously, I did not know about this. This is so awesome.
The rookie.
Get out there and smash.
And stats.
I'm just the stats guy. I have no idea.
That's kind of my thing. That's kind of my thing.
On Sunday, quarterback and the star of the movie Castaway, Matt Barkley, conjured up some of that USC magic and made the Bills' offense come to life in a blowout win against the Jets. So we're toasting that performance with our Blitzed Barkeep's latest drink, the Roaming Buffalo, which is made with Buffalo Trace bourbon, light rum, grenadine, orange juice, and lemon juice. Guys, this looks awesome. So go ahead and give it a taste. So, fellas, tell me, what NFL team does this drink remind you of?
So you said give it a taste.
Yeah,
It's
Coach.
It's gone.
Oh,
Yeah. It's gone.
It didn't last long.
It kind of worked. It kind of worked.
Right.
There's a lot going on in this drink, which bourbon and anything kind of works for me. But no, it was gone real fast. This was a refreshing drink. It was awesome. Fills the palate. It was fantastic. So team wise, I hate to go here.
Oh, no.
I'm going here.
What?
I'm going here.
Where?
So
We know already.
there's a certain team that shall not be named
Yeah.
in the NFL that seems to gather all these different kinds of parts together. And you don't necessarily believe they might actually go together, but somehow it just works. So we may have to call Blitzed Barkeep the best barkeep of the world, of all time, because he made this work. He made all these different parts work.
Where are you going with this?
I'm not going to say where I'm going with this. I'm just generally putting it out there that there's a certain team
So mysterious.
that has a great coach, maybe the best of all time, that makes things work.
Huh.
That's it.
Okay.
That's
Mike,
all I got.
Mike McCarthy is the
Yes.
best coach of all
Yes.
time?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to say Sean Payton.
Sure.
No, that worked
also
for me.
good.
Yeah,
also
like
good. Yeah. Also
you
good.
know what?
Yeah.
We'll take.
Did you put in all these different ingredients in
Right.
New Orleans?
Right.
And you come
And
up
you
with...
come up with a hand grenade.
Nice.
Rookie, what do you got here?
So this drink to me, I liked it. I liked it a lot. It
Yeah.
was dangerously good.
Yep.
Which is that's always a fine line on this show. You know, we always have one or two, and then
Yeah.
before you know it, Raj is stats guy
Oh.
is just blowing intros, and we're laughing, and you can barely get a word in.
That's true.
This one, it felt like me, like it was just a hodgepodge. Like it was like
I like that word.
it was like my parents were on vacation.
Oh, boy.
I invited a bunch of people over, and I was like, okay, open the liquor cabinet,
Yep.
but only take little bits of everything,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't know that I've taken
And
liquor.
for our listeners, this was just last weekend.
This, yeah,
Yeah, just last weekend.
Great party.
Great party.
Great party.
Loved it.
So this one feels like a big house party to me, and there's no team screaming house party and energy more so than the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that when you show up to a game there and they're putting up, that offense is absolutely clicking, and they got a young QB, and the fans are fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
That is a house party right there. I think it would be a hell of a lot of fun.
If you'd like the recipe for the Roaming Buffalo and want to find out what we'll be drinking on the next show, just visit blitzdnfl.com and check out Blitzed Barkeep's blog, which is called Behind the Sticks.
The next show.
The next show,
Is that what I said?
Yeah, it was
a
awesome.
little jump too.
Got a little jump.
show.
Next show.
And that's why we don't do video. You motherfuckers. Jesus.
First down.
5 underdogs surprised us.
Whoa! Surprised us.
Jesus.
Away from our...
Yep.
They pride us
A lot
away.
of pride.
Pried us away from...
A lot of pride.
They took pride in their performances.
That's true.
They really did.
That's true.
You could go both ways there.
Yeah.
Pride and pride.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Pride us off of our
Yeah.
Five
couches.
fuck.
5 dogs.
It's a homonym.
5 dogs.
Walk into a bar. 5 underdogs surprised us Sunday with big wins. The Browns, Titans, Bills, Redskins. Believe it or not, the Redskins were underdogs.
What?
And Cowboys. And they all kicked ass and overcame long odds to win their games. The most surprising had to be that Bills upset against the Jets, where the offense finally showed up. So what movie would you say reminds you most of that game?
This is my most comfortable segment, if you guys don't already know. So if I go
This is
first,
good.
this pleases me a lot.
It's already going well.
Yeah. So
You know what?
Stop delaying.
Those damp, I was going to say, those damp stains underneath your armpits. You know what?
I know.
That usually
I know.
shows us that you're ready to go.
My God, you are
So
sweating a lot.
So the Bills brought in some talent, or at least things they think they would work. They got Foster, McKenzie, and Barkley of note that brought in this offense, because the defense had no problem at all, right? I think they came in number 3. They ended number 1. Like, that was a dominating performance by the Bills. But if I just focus on the offense, I look at those 3 guys, some speed, a quarterback that unbelievably had a great game. Those guys on offense, they are the replacements.
The Replacements.
The Replacements.
Wow.
He went football movie
went
to talk
football
about
movie.
football.
Is that
Real
all-
original.
Is that
No,
all?
that's
Real original.
That's
Come
really
on.
great.
I thought it was pretty good. Come on.
Mine's Remember the Titans, which is going to be great.
Nice.
Wait for
Wow.
this.
Nice,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Tough crowd.
Yeah.
But listen to how this flows, okay? So you got these guys that come in, and they do great. All right, they come in, they have a great game, they win some games. But in the movie, later on, this is the whole idea of Barkley and now Allen being picked. I mean, later on, the strike stops in the show. The football players come back, and they bring back the starting quarterback. Right? So does Josh Allen play in the movie? Of course, they put the starter in. He shits the bed. They have to bring the guy back. Literally, they have to bring Keanu Reeves or whatever the character's name was.
Johnny Football.
I'll get there.
Yeah,
I'll get
absolutely.
there. Very close to that.
Yeah.
But they have to bring the replacement back to finish the game and win the game to get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Look, man, here comes Falco. Falco's back.
What happened to my town?
I don't know, but the way Falco's running there and that look he has in his eye, he thinks he's going to play.
So my question is, where does Matt Barkley go? I know the coaches said Allen's in, and I think everyone wants him to be just he's the future. But, I mean, do you give Barkley a couple more shots and have Allen kind of sit in the back line or the background and learn? I don't know. Follow the replacements, man. Put in the guy that's making it happen. Give Barkley another chance. He's only 28.
Danny. I need that ball. Get me the ball. You need the ball. Get me the ball. Get you the ball. Are you going to get me the ball? I'll get you the ball.
I think that's how McDermott is running the team.
He
too.
should.
He's just
I
watching
don't know.
the replacements.
He should.
And he's like, wow.
Oh, I thought you
All
meant
we
he's
need is-
saying, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably doing a bit of that, but then he watches it and he's like, okay, we need a psychotic ex-cop as a linebacker. We're
Yeah.
going to need some kind of a sumo wrestler in here as the offensive lineman.
Yeah.
We need a really skinny Englishman who smokes, that's just got a monster leg and a huge
Yeah.
gambling problem.
Yeah.
I think this is all really good. It's coming together.
Yeah.
Why
totally
wouldn't
agree.
you do this?
I think
Okay.
McDermott shows up with like a little pork pie hat next time, little skinny tie, tweed blazer, and he's like, I got this, people.
I'm the man. You got me the ball. I got you the ball. You got the ball. I got the ball. You got me the ball. You got me the ball. Go sit down now, Danny.
I'm just impressed at the details he has. That's all I'm going to say.
No, he made your take a lot better.
But that's his job.
Rookie, what do you got?
Okay. I went back and forth with this one. This one's really tough, actually.
Oh.
As you know, for weeks I've been trying to make a certain movie work.
I can't wait!
No, this isn't the week. I tried.
Stay tuned.
I tried.
For that movie.
It didn't make sense. I tried so hard.
It may never make sense.
That's true.
Exactly.
Oh.
The movie I'm going with, it's slightly different. I'm going with Anchorman.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
Well, obviously, like
course.
an epic movie of all time.
Absolutely. Epic movie
You
of all
could
time.
stop right there.
Yeah, and I'm pretty... I will. Yeah.
Good stuff.
No, I feel like the Jets are a bit like Ron Burgundy.
How are you? You look awfully nice tonight. Maybe don't wear a bra next time. No, I was talking to you. No, not her. I don't know her name.
You know, they're this franchise that has a lot of, like the New York Jets. Come on. They're a franchise that has a lot of history, has had success in the past.
They think they're great, but they're not.
They think they are an amazing anchorman. Along comes this, through this female anchor woman who kind of puts the Jets on this downward trajectory, and that's where I think they are right now.
You're watching Channel 4 News with 5-time Emmy Award-winning anchor Ron Burgundy and Tits McGee.
Good evening, San Diego. I'm Veronica Corningstone. Tits McGee is on vacation.
The Bills came in this case, the Bills are, the female anchor woman who he had a romantic relationship with. We'll skip over that. That's a bit too dodgy in the details.
It's a little bit weird.
Yeah,
I think
we're getting weird.
I think we're about halfway through. I should say my movie is half of Anchorman.
So it's Anchor.
It's Anchor.
Or just man.
And so where the Jets are right now, or they just had their world turned upside down, and they're in, which scene is this? A glass case of emotion.
Ron, where are you?
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
They are so spun about. Like, looking at that team and how they were playing, they didn't get to Barkley. Barkley came in. He hasn't played in 2 years. He's played with... Like, the stats are incredible. He's played with, 6 different teams. This is his 6th or 7th game ever. He hasn't played in 2 years. He's been on the team for 12 days.
Yeah, it's incredible.
He came in, he just did his business. There's a funny quote where he's like, I feel like I was made to play quarterback. And I just went out there and did what I was made to do.
I love it.
Well, at least he's got the confidence.
All the confidence in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
I love it.
But I think what it's done is it's sent kind of the Jets into this glass case of emotion. They don't know what is going on. Wow. I don't think Bowles is in jeopardy. I don't think, they're
really?
going to... No, not for this year.
Okay. Wow, okay, fair enough.
But I just think that looking at the product that they put out there, like Crowell did really well.
He's good. He's solid.
Yeah, but they just didn't have anything going. They couldn't get to Barkley. They couldn't get anything going outside of the running game, and which was like in the second half. It was bad. It was a calamity of errors. It was hard to watch.
Well, and they're relying on a rookie too for a quarterback like Sam.
Well,
Darnold.
he wasn't even playing. It was
McCown.
Yeah, it was McCown.
McCown, and he was awful. That's right.
Who you think would be able to step
Frick.
in and Barkley this thing and just be like, I was made to play. McCown is a good quarterback.
Could we just pause for a moment?
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, part of the requirement of being on the show is watching football. Just wanted to let you know. It's kind of a thing. So I don't want to tell you how to do your job. But
you are, though.
It's kind of important. I know. I'm just saying what's important for your long-term
Bill's
success.
Like, and who
in this
exactly were the Jets playing?
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
There was their bye week, right? Okay.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'll leave you with this. At the end, Ron Burgundy, although still not a very good anchorman, has this triumphant return to the anchorman seat.
Yes.
Yes. And
because he climbs into the gorilla cage.
No, bear.
See, I didn't see it.
You and Bill, just both of you, unbelievable.
Shitting the bed on your take. Love it.
Making my take real shitty. No, but he climbs back into the anchorman seat, and he's a successful broadcaster after going through some pretty dodgy times in the bear pit or the gorilla cage, whichever you want to call it.
So the Jets are going to get better?
Well, I think that the Jets have something with Darnold. He wasn't playing, but
is that right? He didn't play?
With him. Yeah. Just so you know, he didn't play. Yeah. God. Good take.
Great take.
How did you have a bad take and ruin mine?
I think that's why.
I do what I can.
Yeah.
I do what I can.
Unbelievable.
Pretty much. Okay, guys, here's where I'm going to go. In honor of this game played in the New York, New Jersey area, I'm going to go with the movie Cloverfield. Okay, so if you haven't seen Cloverfield...
Checks phone.
Yeah.
Seen it. Seen it?
First of all, it's of
Mysterious.
course you've seen it. First of all, it's fantastic.
It is a great movie.
Okay, totally underrated, much like the Bills-Jets game was. Totally underrated. Nobody really wanted to see it.
No.
Okay? And it's about these kids...
Bill especially.
who they get together in Manhattan for a goodbye party for their friend who's leaving for Japan, I think. And a kid with great hair who looks a little like a young Josh McCown.
Who has great
Right?
Yep.
Now, they're not expecting anything exceptional from this party. I mean, going away parties are usually a drag. I mean, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They suck, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But then a gigantic monster shows up out of nowhere who we'll call, for the sake of argument, Matt Barkley.
Dude, what the hell was that? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, God.
And all hell breaks loose. He starts wrecking buildings and killing everyone in his path. And the city, like the Jets, makes some adjustments to their defense and their offense, right? They call the army in, they get offensive, they try to have some defensive barriers set up, but nothing works. I mean, how could it? No one had any recent tape of this monster to go over to study, right? No one knows his go-to moves, much like Barkley. Well, who knows what he's been doing for the last couple of years? So the monster just keeps on tossing more and more destructive surprises at them, like that pass to that eligible offensive lineman. For
that was so good.
Who saw that coming?
So good.
The offensive lineman.
Right?
That's who saw it coming.
Okay, or in the case of Cloverfield, massively spawned spiders who terrify and infect everyone who they come in contact with.
Ooh, did you guys hear that? What is that? Shh, just listen.
Yeah, what? Run. Okay, run. Actually, run. What? Hey, let's start running. Just run. Just run. Let's start running right now. Let's start running now. Run. Run. Just run.
Oh, it's a perfect.
So New York clearly has no answers for this totally unexpected invasion except to call in a nuclear strike, which kills everyone in the city and call it a day. So here's what I think is happening in New York. Everyone is getting blown up on the coaching level because of this performance.
At the end of the year?
At the end of the year.
Okay, there you go.
Boom.
By the
Jets.
you mean?
Jets.
What did I say?
You said Bills.
Because of the Bills' performance.
Oh, against them.
Okay,
against
okay.
them.
Against them.
Right.
Yes.
They
You
forced
lost us.
They forced their hand to...
I was
to-
following right along until that.
Damn it.
Now I'm done.
You were
Now I'm
so
done.
close, but you were like
What was the movie again?
98%.
You were
It's
so
half of Cloverfield. It's
Ah,
called
it's
Clover.
Clover.
It's just
Clover.
Clover.
It's Clove.
Or Coach
Field.
Or Field.
I like the back
Cloth.
half of half.
Yes, it's
Field.
It's Anchorfield.
Second down.
On Sunday, Tyreek Hill got flagged for excessive celebration after he jumped into the crowd and took over a TV camera to film his teammates jumping up and down in the end zone. Michael Thomas was fined a week before $30,000 for pulling out a flip phone in the end zone for a celebration. And lastly, in the CFL, the Canadian Football League, a lineman celebrated a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
He celebrated a score by grabbing a fan's beer and chugging it in the end zone.
That was
It's
so
like the
good.
coolest
So
thing
good.
ever.
So good.
This is the best marketing these leagues could have to bring in new fans to watch them. And yet, both leagues have found ways to outlaw this. Is this a good idea?
No.
Thank you, Coach.
I'm done.
Damn it. Yes.
But the point is totally fair. I mean, what is the NFL? Right? It's a marketing group, right? They're trying to get eyeballs. They're trying to get sponsors. They're trying to get ads. They're trying to grow their revenue. This is what they do. Mm-hmm. So why is this a problem? As long as it's not sort of derogatory or ridiculous or, racist or whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, these are just fun acting out. Hills was awesome. You know what he wanted to do? He wanted to point the camera at the lineman that helped him score the touchdown and everything else he's done.
Yeah, that was cool.
That I just loved.
And by the way, the TV feed used that feed to show what he was shooting.
That is
and it was
so awesome.
I think it was the top half of their heads jumping up and down. Which was awesome.
It's tough, though. A tough gig.
He's not a good cameraman. He may not be cameraman.
May not be ready.
Made me respect cameramen.
Great running back. Terrible cameraman.
Yes.
No, I love that part because it's just there's a guy trying to appreciate the dirty work that lets him be a star, right? And he's getting fined for that. That to me just sucks. And I understand it's a firm rule, blah blah blah. That's fine, but I mean, amend the rule. Like make exceptions, because I think that kind of camaraderie, that kind of team, good team. I can't even say this right. Teammanship. Is that a thing?
Did you mean penmanship?
Penmanship.
Yeah, that
sportsmanship.
Cameramanship.
Being a good teammate.
There you go.
Does that work?
Sportsmanship.
Is that better?
Team.
Frick, these roaming buffaloes are catching up to me. Anyways, I love that. I just love that. Only just the 9. But just that sort of sentiment is just means so much to me. So I think he did a great job, and getting penalized for that, to me, that just sucks.
But how do you mend the rules? Is it that if they release the video of it the next day, how many shares it gets on social media? It's like, hey, if the thing that you did is so fucking awesome that it gets shared 12,000 times,
I like that.
No fine.
So don't
fine.
If what you do is cool,
then
you don't get fined. If it sucked, then you get fined.
And it's kind of like the market weighing in, isn't it?
I like that.
So it works both ways, though. Okay, so Kansas City, as you said, what's the new name for them? It's the greatest show on turf.
Sure,
whatever. They're going to come up with a name for this team because they're so amazing. They're playing Arizona. You got to make this game a little exciting. So, but his intentions were really good. Now, on the flip side, Michael Thomas, I don't know what his intentions were. I think it was kind of stupid what he did.
No idea.
But it was New Orleans versus LA Rams. It was like the must-watch game of the season.
Huge.
So fuck yeah, do something cool, like do something exciting. And the NFL, I get it if you're like jumping into the fans and doing something like operating a $100,000 camera, I guess. But honestly, it's exactly what you just said. It's shares and likes and people talking about it, and like motivations aside, although I totally agree with Hills. Like that's so awesome. He was just trying to point it at his man. That's exactly what they're after. Can't wait to see what happens next. Like the CFL thing, that's just awesome.
Huge. I saw that clip. It was amazing.
That's just awesome.
It's amazing.
There's no other way to describe it.
I don't know how the CFL doesn't mandate you having to crush a beer after you score. I would watch every week. It was like, now they're all half wasted and they have to play.
I'd actually like to see the CFL just eventually merge with the XFL, and then that is just the new professional league
and
in Canada.
Budweiser.
And Budweiser.
As a trifecta there.
Can we talk about a beer that actually gets you drunk? Maybe like a craft beer or something. That would be fantastic.
Like an IPA or something. Like 9%.
Exactly.
Well, but a good national one, right? You want to have that
like a Wildcat. Like a Wildcat.
Okay, Patriots guy, let's go with Samuel Adams. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay.
Oh,
save it. Save it.
Good Lord.
I'm not going to mention the beer. I'm just going to mention the greatest team that it's oriented around.
Labatt Blue. Well, Labatt Blue, is that okay?
No, because it's terrible. Tastes terrible.
Sapporo. We'll go with Sapporo.
3rd down.
Do you ever watch a field goal or extra point being kicked? They usually show it from the end zone, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, often the kick goes over that net that they lift up. And I wanted to know, in a league that is so concerned about accountability, how come the net guy never gets fired?
If he doesn't pull it up far enough?
Yeah, it always flies into the crowd.
Do you think the net guy... Do you think the net guy has like his own operating budget, and he gets his own, like, he determines the hardware and the setup?
Absolutely.
And do you think the owner goes like, okay, well, I mean, Rich, this is your call. I mean, like, what do you need to be successful? You've been a net guy for 20 years. What do you need? I loved what you did down in Washington. I loved it.
Rich,
I'd like you to bring some of that to our squad. And he goes,
I'm paying you top dollar, Rich.
He goes, tell you what, this is what I'm going to need. I'm going to need $250,000.
I'm going to need cables?
Then that's just nets, baby.
Yeah.
That's just nets. I'm going to need a 400-foot tall scaffolding.
But I want to see the guy that comes in like out of nowhere. Like with drones or like laser guided things.
Guy that takes the next step.
Like don't worry for the net, because that net obstructs the view of the fans.
Puts poor Rich out of business.
Oh, Rich will be done.
He's gone.
Like bring in the Patriot system.
Hell
I hate to say Patriot again, but
oh
there you
my
go.
God.
Just become your homage to the Patriots.
The Patriot missile system.
I like that.
Right, the Patriot missile system that's just shooting things at it, or
that makes sense though, right? Because the Patriot system deflates balls.
Exactly.
Right?
So you got like shooting
there
that,
you go.
like banging
shoots
it
out of the air and deflates them instantly.
I think that would
upon
be great.
Impact.
Right? They could use little darts maybe, so they're not too dangerous. Like, it wouldn't hurt people too much when it hits them.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Just out of the box here. Out of the
that's
box.
cool.
I think it's great.
That's
Maybe
cool.
flamethrowers.
It'd be cool
Would
if
that
it
be too
was
much?
like
No?
what do you call it? The thing the kids hit, pinata. Like the ball was a special ball that you kick.
You mean the thing
and then the lasers go poof, and it goes and shoots like
and, like,
candy everywhere
and
on
all the
everyone.
sparkly stuff.
Yeah, I
that
can't
comes
wait
out.
for the next step.
Yeah, we're there.
That's a good call.
We're there. Okay.
It's 2018
I think
for crying out
I think
loud.
we figured this out.
Can I
AI.
First of all,
Yeah, somehow it has AI.
Yeah.
true enough.
Yeah, blockchain.
I got 2 points. I got 2 points to make here. Number one, Rich, watch your back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Rich has got
some-
kids, too.
There's some good
I mean,
ideas. There's
I
some
know.
good ideas.
He's gotta
happening.
keep up.
He's a 20-year vet.
Yeah, Rich is.
He's got. You know what? He's gotten complacent.
Very.
has.
That's what he is.
Him and
Okay.
his cables
just
and
old
nets.
school.
He's lazy with the net thing. Yeah. Okay.
Fair.
Point number 2 is why is there a fucking net?
What, for $100 ball for like
Jesus
the
Christ.
budget they have?
Because
By the way, the ball's only $100 because it's got an NFL stamp on it. The NFL is not paying $100 for those balls.
No.
Give them away for fuck's sake.
I know.
I think it's
I know.
because
I
the
agree
most
completely.
belligerent fans typically are between the goalposts.
They don't want to reward them.
They're like, no. They love those fans, but they're going to start a riot if the ball goes flying into the
Oh,
stands.
they're
love
worried
it.
about fights over
They're
the
worried
ball.
about fights.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Is that what it is?
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I don't mind
Okay.
that for a reason.
And they wouldn't be worried so much about a Patriot missile flying
Not at
from the
all.
stands to blow up the ball.
Not at all.
It's safe. It's safe.
I like
It's safe.
it.
Kidding me?
No, it's quite good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Smart.
Because they kind of blow up near the ball. They don't actually
Exactly.
hit or they don't go through.
Yeah.
It's
It's
more
like a
It's
concussion.
more like flak, or
Yeah, it
you
is
go in there,
like flak.
put stuff behind the planes, and
No,
hopefully you
that
hit the
is.
missile that comes by.
Could
Same
you-
idea.
Could you imagine if you missed with that missile and you blew up like 12 fans on the other side of the
It's
stadium?
just collateral damage.
It
it's
is.
no big.
Yeah.
It's no big.
That's okay.
As
Hey,
long as
things
we get rid of the
happen.
net, I'm happy.
Things happen. You know?
Yeah.
Things happen.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just
Yeah, shit happens.
collateral damage. Yeah, good call. That's exactly what it is. You sign the waiver.
Exactly.
You sign the waiver when you
Yeah.
purchase the ticket.
That's what you
I don't
do.
know what else to tell
It's
you.
all
here.
in the
That's
small
what you do.
print.
Yeah, it is.
By the way, that's what that tick box is when you buy your ticket.
The accept.
Number
Yeah.
one. Yes.
Yeah.
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 It's
everybody-
actually all the tiny little lettering on the ticket itself. It
Yes.
says,
Yeah.
you consent to being possibly
Possibly.
murdered by Patriot missile.
No, it's incidental. It's not a murder.
It's not
'cause
murder.
Murder's intent.
It's not murder. Murder's the wrong word.
It's
Right?
called
Yeah.
manslaughter.
It is called
Yeah.
manslaughter.
It's
yeah.
an accident.
Incidental
Yeah.
contact
It's just
with
an
a
accident.
Patriot missile
Totally fine.
explosive device.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a blameless crime, is
Yeah,
what
it
it
is.
is.
It really is.
It's the perfect crime.
I'd like to say it's victimless, but it's really not.
No, it's not.
There are
Yeah.
truly
Those
victims.
people
here.
have families. Too.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Just like
Rich. Like Rich.
Poor Rich.
Fuck
He's
Rich.
so done.
He's
Do you know
out.
what, though?
He's out.
Fuck
And-
that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck Rich.
No, you got to be taking the next step.
He should have been
Always
innovating.
pushing yourself.
That guy's asking for about a $50,000 budget every year just on nets. Like, where
Unbelievable.
is
Kidding me?
where's his
200.
R&D budget?
Who does he think he is? Le'Veon Bell?
Yeah, right.
Well,
Come
he
on.
is right now the Le'Veon Bell of net guys.
Is he holding out?
He's
guys?
He's close.
He's close.
He's pretty upset.
Especially after this
Oh
podcast.
yeah. He's the only one listening, going, "Son of a, shut up, guys! Shut up!"
Good thing going here.
Exactly. All you do is pull a freaking net out.
4th down.
It's been reported that Sean Vay's mom.
Let's try that.
Go.
one
No. Keep going.
again.
Okay, here we go. It's been reported that LA Rams coach Sean
Sean Vivey.
Go on.
LeSean Vivey.
LeSean. That's not bad.
LeSean Vivey.
Yep.
That's a scent from
Vive.
Vivey. Sorry, yeah.
It's been reported that LA Rams coach Sean McVay's mom got upset with his swearing on TV.
Come on.
Should he give a shit?
No.
Yes, absolutely. That's your mama. I don't care what.
I love this. I love the fact
He
that
should-
she heard it. I mean, this is like one of the most clean-cut, calm guys that I mean, you just don't even like. Bill Cowher. Sure, he's gonna spit at you and curse up and down, but like this guy just looks like a cool. Like he's one of my Seahawks' most hated rivals. But I really respect this coach
Hell yeah.
just for the guy he is.
Actually,
I mean, they even during the Seahawks games, they talk about that Dante Fowler got a terrible personal foul. It extended a drive. We got a touchdown, and he's just like, "Hey man, that's okay. Next play. Don't worry about it." Like he's not giving him shit for it. He's not cussing him out. And then Fowler eventually gets a fumble recovery that wins him the game. Like it was just like this guy just seems like a great coach. I hate to admit this, but I like him as a coach. So this whole thing just cracks me up. I'm like, you're gonna swear in a freaking football game because it's so passionate and so intense, and every game means so much. You can't not swear. You just can't not as a coach sometimes. It's just like, it's just going to happen. So I think this is hilarious. I love the fact that this is even a story. This just cracks me up. I love it. I'm sorry. I fucking love it.
Oh,
yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You're going to hear from my mom tomorrow. Yeah, I don't see the humor in it, actually. He needs to pay attention to his mom.
Well done.
And he needs to apologize.
Well said.
And say, Mama, I'm sorry. This won't happen again.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I'll watch my mouth, and I apologize. And then he's got to go over. He's got to make her dinner. He's got to
wash his mouth out with soap.
Yeah. Don't worry. She'll do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But knowing Sean, she'll probably give him a little slap on the wrist and say, it's okay. You're better than that. You know, you're going to do great things.
So the guilt trip.
You know, well, no, that's where he's cut from that cloth, you know? Like you said it. He's giving Fowler a little slap on the wrist saying, hey, get out there and do what you're capable of doing. That's what you're showing where he comes from. And that his mom is always a good representation of that. What a great... My mom's the best. She would do the exact same thing.
You're full of it.
Now, let's be honest. Look, when I was 14, like McVay, and I swore,
60 years ago.
I got into trouble, and I got grounded.
Yeah.
So I think that's the next step here. I think he gets grounded. I think maybe he doesn't get to coach the next game.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's it. And you know what they should do? Guest appearance, Jeff Fisher. And the reason why I like this a lot is that it will show how bad Jeff Fisher is of a coach next to McVay.
Wouldn't
I like
happen.
the comparison.
Wouldn't happen.
Because, sure it would.
Because his mom would hear, Sean would be like, Mom, they're going to put Jeff in for me. And she'll be like, Jeffrey, I don't like that Jeffrey.
Oh, so his mom's soft.
I never really... No. She's just
practical.
She's a hard as nails.
Practical.
Mom. She goes, I've never liked that Jeffrey.
But she also knows that Jared Goff wouldn't know how to throw or where to throw unless McVay tells him during the snap.
No. What Fisher would suggest is the same strategy that happened, I think, in Rocky 3, where we're going to switch you to a southpaw. He's going to do that to Jared Goff.
I like that.
He's going to say, we're going to fool him.
Mahomes can do it.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, we're throwing lefty.
I saw this kid.
This is what we're doing.
Mahomes do this thing.
Yeah.
And I think we should try it out, except full time.
Full time.
Yeah.
They won't see it coming.
I like this.
Yeah.
I really do.
And Sean's sitting on in his bed at home.
Of course he is.
The bedroom he grew up in.
Oh, yeah.
Listening to it on his ham
feet
radio.
hanging over the
going,
edge.
Mama! They're losing. They need me. He goes, well, you should have thought of that before you swore.
When you cussed.
That's right.
When you cussed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a wrap on this on this episode.
Wow, you suck tonight.
Big dingers tonight.
God.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank the Blitzed Barkeep.
Yes.
For a fantastic drink, the Roaming Buffalo. And I'd also like to throw a shout out to the great folks at the Bears Bar Room, who are doing an awesome job of covering the now NFC North leading Chicago Bears.
6-3.
Didn't we call that, guys?
We did. Yeah.
Playoffs for them about a month ago?
I think
we did. Yeah.
I'm going to give it the stats on that one.
No, I'll take it. That was all.
You'll take it.
It was all me.
The Packers fan will take it. Yeah.
I texted him. Said, you know what we should do a segment on? Wow. Bears.
Oh, yeah.
Bears playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. Hey, rookie, you're going to hear from my mom now.
Yeah.